On April 20th, 2010, the Wall Street Journal carried an article written by Melinda Beck about the birth control riddle. And what it really tells is how birth control pills are not as safe as you would expect them to be, and how there are other methods of contraception that really should be considered. I am not a fan of birth control pills. I think birth control pills are damaging. They're synthetic hormones that override the woman's natural hormonal cycle, that they had originally been developed to really fool us into believing that we have regular cycles, and now they have been developed to show that you really don't need to have any menstrual cycles. Also, birth control pills created a lot of problems around the concept that we need to have regular periods, which in no scientific literature has ever proven to be true. We don't need to have regular periods, and people who have irregular periods get pregnant, while people who have regular periods don't get pregnant. So nobody's really found out that birth control pills can help as far as getting people's hormones in balance. So while women have been grappling with taking birth control pills or not taking birth control pills for more than 50 years at this point, let's look at the options for birth control that are safe. And the safest option is really abstinence, which is 100% no sex, you're not going to get pregnant. But since that's not really a reasonable expectation for most people, the next best option is Paragard, which is an IUD without hormones in it. There's only one other kind of IUD, which is called Mirena, which has a synthetic progestin in it, which I would not recommend because it has side effects of progestins, which are synthetic hormones, which is bleeding, cramps, mood changes, weight gain, and all kinds of other things that none of us really want. So Paragard is the best type of IUD that should be used. And IUDs have gotten a bad rep because of a bad IUD that caused bad side effects in the 60s and 70s. But the new IUD, Paragard, is very safe and quite efficacious. Finally, the only thing to think about is that IUDs or any kind of birth control that women use do not protect you from sexually transmitted diseases. So in a way, they doing us a disservice because we think that by protecting ourselves from getting pregnant, we're protecting ourselves from sexually transmitted diseases, which is not the case. The only thing that protects you from sexually transmitted diseases is a condom or abstinence. So please take care of yourselves. We are women and we need to protect ourselves because no one else will.